Right guys, before I actually get into this video, I just want to say, look in the description, there are timestamps, because it went on for a lot longer than we thought. So anything you actually want to hear us talk about, look in the description, and it should be there. Yeah, there'll be, there's just a list in the description, so have a look there. Anyway, so yeah, we're just going to get on with the video now.
Right, welcome back to The Truth. We've got Harley on call, we've got Jimmy over here, and we've got me right here. So we are literally in the zone of talking about the paranormal right now. We've got so many theories lined up for you guys. So where do we want to start? Actually, no, before we do that, I just want to talk about this first. The video we uploaded the other day with Harley with the candle flickering. I'm going to quickly play that back now, actually. Hang on a second. We're going to play that back, and then we're going to get back here when you know. Where we're going to have a quick watch of it ourselves one more time, and then we're going to discuss it. So, yeah, see you in a second.
How did you die?
Whoa.
Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that lovely little recap. So we've still got Harley on the call here. Yeah, so what we were looking at, again, Jimmy said he thinks it looks like it blows down a bit, but I don't know about that. But, yeah, so what I don't know, we were saying we think that person could have died in a fire, because it seems weird. The second, how did you die? Boom, that candle starts to blow. What's that about?
The way you're dreaming, I was too shivering.
Yeah, we're going to go on to, like, so many theories into this video. We're going to go a bit deep into them. Try not to make it too long, but honestly, I beg you watch the full thing. So, yeah, we're going to start off, because it's fresh on our minds. But,
Huh?
just shout out my YouTube channel.
Shout out my YouTube. Okay, I ordered the tripod. I'm opening Pokemon cards on it.
Yeah, and me. I'm opening Pokemon cards. So, basically, the dream. So, this was year 8. So, I would have been about 12. Yeah. Because, you know, I'd either just pulled or just broken up with her. I can't remember. But, you know, year 8 is what it is. No, I pulled my bird. Anyway, so this was about year 8. And obviously, I can remember this because I had math. Like, yeah, I had math. The first lesson. The next day, I woke up. No, one more from that. I woke up. So I'm sitting there in my kitchen. I can show you the exact seat I'm sitting in.
Harley's rock.
Yeah. So I woke up and I sat there like just playing my DS, as you know, a bit Mario. Yeah. So I'm playing a bit of Mario on my DS, and I turn around and there's this geezer, and this smile literally will haunt me for the rest of my life. Yeah, proper teeth, but like I'm talking like proper curved mouth, like Google Japanese slip mouth woman. Don't show it on camera because I don't know if we'll get like cancelled. Just you Google it yourself, and then I'll type in Japanese slip mouth woman. If any of you know like an inch about the paranormal, like some urban legends, that's one you probably would know.
Slip mouth woman.
Yeah. Like, it's sort Smiling Man, actually, that's probably a better example. And you've probably heard of that one. That's more common, the Smiling Man. I would say it was that. But, what I said, I looked at this geezer who's sitting there standing on my stairs, huge knife in hand, and he...
Oh,
and
that's disgusting.
The slip mouth woman, yeah, innit? It's terrifying. Well, not terrifying, but like weird.
Oh, this one.
But, yeah. These...
Oh god, I'm reconnecting.
So yeah, have you got data on instead of okay? Yeah. So basically, this geezer, I look at him. He's got this huge knife, and I'm like, "You gonna kill me?" Like, what was it? I said to him, "Are you gonna kill me?" And he's like, "Well, yeah." And then that's where it ends. But I don't know why, because nothing happened. And this leads me on to 2 points here. So first of all, I'm going to talk about when I was 3 years old and I saw someone at the bottom of my stairs. So there's obviously no way I know what a ghost is at 3 years old, other than like some cartoon animation.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, like on Scooby-Doo, yeah. Like, I didn't even watch Scooby-Doo. I watched Tom and Jerry. I was one of them kids. I never actually liked Scooby-Doo. Anyway, off topic there. Let's stop waffling about Scooby-Doo. So yeah, that's 2 things I'm going to say about here. Is one, that, like, seeing someone at the bottom of my stairs, well, not my stairs, my mum's stairs, when I was living in a house that was like apparently proved to be haunted. Did you say someone died there once or something like that?
No.
Yeah, I don't know the full details, but yeah. So also,
If it's haunted,
Yeah.
probably. I don't know.
and also actually another thing, when we were talking about it, what?
When did I ask?
Yeah, when I was, and another thing actually, oh, what was I gonna say?
You're boring.
Cut Harley off.
Yeah, I'll call back.
Yeah. So, basically,
Actually, I'll call him back.
what's happened was, I'm seeing like people, like I've seen multiple ghosts in my life. It's,
Why are you...
how many points have I got to go on here? I'm waffling a bit. I need to stop.
But you're so lucky.
Why?
Because I was thinking of your name and I said, "Hey Siri, call Bradley," and I quickly hung up because I remember it cut your video off. So I like quickly went.
Nah, I wouldn't mind. I just could have edited it back in.
You could just edit it back on anyway.
Yeah, I would have edited another bit in. But yeah, anyway, guys. So I think two more things about this. One is sleep paralysis as well. Is your demon like a way you've died before? Like I don't know about that realistically, because like it could have just been like, because it's really common with a lot of people, and I don't think everyone's died like with some old woman sitting on their chest. That's like sort of the common sleep paralysis demon, but something like that, so specific that I can remember. And then I've also had experience with the paranormal when I was younger, like 3 years old, not knowing anything about it.
Sitting on you, taking your soul.
Yeah, how do we know? Like, where did the devil get the idea of being a man? Where did we're gonna go on to that later on, actually. So we have like.
I'm gonna
Like,
write that down quick because I'm gonna forget that.
Yeah, just write down anything you can remember that we've
very
talked
good
about while I
thing.
keep going on about it. So yeah, and also another thing I said, me, Jimmy, and like, well, mostly me and Jimmy because we're the ones who actually talk about it, but we are the ones, like, we both have like, I wouldn't say bad anxiety, but like, it's not exactly good. Like, I can't just, like, I can't just go out in public as you do on my own. I hate being on my own in public. I don't know why. Like, I could probably, like, I think I was about 12 when I could go to the corner shop on my own. But, yeah, anyway. So, what I'm saying here is, you, like, could paranoia and anxiety stem from the paranormal? And actually, that's like, so, paranoia and paranormal. Google that quickly, actually. Yeah. Just, because they sound similar. But, yeah, they, like, are two, like, things that could make sense. Like, not everyone, obviously. I'm not saying everyone. If you don't want to believe in that, that's like, perfectly fine. Like, this is just obviously our theories we're going on about here.
There we go.
So
Oh,
is
hey, that Japanese thing.
yeah, that Japanese slit mouth woman.
Yeah, what do
Oh.
you just type in?
Type in the smiling man and show me, and I'll tell you if it's about the sort of thing. Like, show me a few different ones. We'll show it on camera as well. Actually, I could do a bit of googling.
This
later
kind
on.
of smile.
Yeah,
It was that.
that is
kind of-
it. That's about it, actually.
What, that exact face?
I wouldn't say exactly that, but that is the right sort
I'll
of
send
thing.
it to you. I'll send
No,
it.
don't send it to me. I just want to see it on the thing.
You can't.
I can, because you show out the camera and I
Oh,
see it on the screen.
Can you see it?
Move it a bit closer. No, I can't see it. Send it to me.
So, what if what if paranoia and anxiety and just stuff like that could, and like most mental disorders anyway, because like my family is like, I feel like we're sort of sensitive to that sort of thing. Like a lot of my family actually do have. Like, I don't want to go into.
Smile.
I don't want to go in too in depth into my family. I'm just going to talk
Was
about
it that smile?
pretty much that sort of thing. No, I'm not going to go too in depth. I'm just going to talk about me here and like, I don't know, Jimmy as well. But basically, everyone. So my thing is,
In the picture.
I know.
as like, obviously it's not really a mental disorder, it's more of a disability sort of thing. But me and one of my sisters, I don't really know if I should be waffling about my family's mental disorders and all that here, but like, we're just going to say they're mental disorders or learning difficulties. We'll just say them as a whole. I mean, I'm okay with me saying about it, like, oh, I'm dyslexic. I don't know if that's relevant to demons, really, but I'm just saying, like, could they, maybe more of the psychosis sort of thing, like like psychotic sort of thing, like psychosis, schizophrenia, hearing voices, could that be the devil? Like,
you died in hell,
yeah,
so you get
yeah.
a new life, and that's gonna haunt
Yeah,
you.
like, if someone with schizophrenia, could that be, like, I don't know, the devil
I
talking
read a
to you?
sick story in like year 7 about some mental geezer who had schizophrenia.
But anyway, so we've done 10 minutes waffling about this, so I'm going to cut it off here. We'll not cut it off. Actually, should we just cut off every story and then we do a bit of thinking about what we're going to do next? Yeah, so I just have one more thing. When me and Jimmy were talking about my dream, yeah, every single time that me and Jimmy
mentioned that dream.
Yeah, like we did it twice. Both times we got shivers, like just down our spine, and I did as well.
Said, yeah.
I did as well, and I'm like, oh my god, I hate talk. Sometimes I hate talking about it on camera because it's like, oh no, it's just a bunch of waffle. But like,
yeah, and then,
honestly,
and then you replay it and you find out how much mistakes you've actually made.
What?
Like you're talking, and at the time.
No, I'm
I
not.
don't think he gets what we're talking
But then when you
about.
look at the video back, you make so much mistakes.
No, what I'm saying is people watching this are just going to think, oh, you're just waffling. Like, what are you going on about?
That is why I hate doing stuff like this, because people just don't believe in it. I think you're crazy.
Don't have to believe you. You know it's happening,
no.
so.
So anyway, guys, I've just completely zoned out for a second. Yeah, so that is another thing I just wanted to say about. We're going to cut here for now, and then we're going to go on to our next theory when we thought about it. So, yeah, we'll see you in a lovely little second. I did have to quickly get permission to tell this story, so I'm not really going to mention any names, or I don't really want to mention any names about it, so I'm just going to be quick on this, because it's not really, like, too much. But all I'm going to say, in July, like, for my birthday, just a few days afterwards, on my birthday, it weren't on my birthday, but for my birthday, I went to a concert up in London. As I'm coming back, so it's pretty late, so you could put it down to me being tired, and originally that is what I would have put it down to me, being tired. But we were coming back, and this is why I believe in Black Shuck. That, and I have been to Blythborough. If you follow my Instagram, you'll see the photo. If not, I'll find it and I'll put it up on the screen now. I have photos of the apparent claw marks from. Now, I do believe them, and I'll go into a bit more depth in a second when I finish my story. But yeah, I think that
He speaks the truth.
Damn.
I said you speak the truth.
Yeah, anyway,
Oh, you look in the camera.
Yeah, I can see.
yeah, we were coming back from the concert, and I saw Black Shark. I think, I'm convinced. Now, you can say all you want about it, realistically, but I know what I saw, because yes, I was tired, but you would think that until you know it's an omen of death, obviously, and it predicts the death of a loved one. And didn't what's it say? She saw it too, as well. No, I swear she said she saw it too. I don't know. She said, because I asked her about it the other night, and she said like, didn't it run across the road?
Yeah, because you said.
Yeah,
to it,
I don't know. I can't really remember the full
when
details.
it first happened,
Yeah.
you said about it.
But then a few months later, someone in my family went into hospital. Well, not even a few months later, a few weeks later, someone in my family went into hospital. Yeah, someone in my family went into hospital and died. So, I don't know about it.
And died.
Not Michael Rosen.
Oh,
But no, on the real, they actually did. Like, they went into hospital. Like, literally, I think it was a few weeks after I saw Black Shuck, they went into... No, like a week or two after they went into hospital. And then, in August, about a month later, like just under a month later, they died. So, I don't know. It seems a bit coincidental. But obviously I didn't think much of it at the time. And then when I saw it, when I did some research into Black Shuck, that's when that's now how I'm convinced on what I saw. So, lovely. But yeah, and also the claw marks in Bliffbar. If you do research into that, so wait, can I quickly get up the Wikipedia page on your phone and then I'll read out the exact article.
Pause it. No.
Type in Bliffbar about
Hello
Black
there,
Shuck.
Molly.
Oh, do you want me to spell it for you? I know how to spell it, but I couldn't spell it out. Yeah. So I'm gonna quickly let Jimmy get that up on his phone. I'm gonna quickly talk to you. Basically, it's my home, East Anglia, Suffolk, Norfolk.
Bliffbar Church, Black Shuck.
Yeah, that. If you look on the Wikipedia page, is that on Wikipedia?
Don't know.
Pass it here. Let me just go on
Molly's
with
looking very sexy down there.
Black Shuck. Here we go.
Is it still hot? Oh, not.
Jump to. One of the most notable reports of Black Shuck is of his appearance in the churches, or at the churches of Bungay and Bliffbar in Suffolk. What a name, though. I love our names in England.
Gay.
Anyway,
Gay.
continue on. We're just going to pretend I don't. On August 4th, 1577, at Bliffbar Black Shuck is said to have burst in through the doors of the Holy Trinity Church to a clap of thunder. He ran up the nave, past a large congregation, killing a man and boy and causing the church steeple. Wait, hang on, let me just click what that is. Which is the tower on the building. Hang on, now I've got to go back and find that quick. So, yeah, here it is.
Cold.
Yeah. Killing a man and boy and causing the church steeple to collapse through the roof. As the dog left, he left scorch marks on the north door, which can be seen at church to this day. And I've seen them. I went to Bliffbar and I saw them on that.
See what Harley sent.
Yeah, just have a look in the group chat. Yeah, I've seen them. I've already put photos up earlier in the video. So, what is it?
You know when you were reading it out?
Yeah. Oh, so you got a bunch of mugs of me.
Well, there's one of me. Oh, there's a couple of me. No, these are funny. Look at this one. Look at this one. It looks like you're a 50-year-old trying to take a selfie for your face.
Anyway, shut up. I'm trying to keep in the mood. Anyway. But yeah, so yeah, I have seen them, and you can put it down to what you want. But it's 3 claw marks. I'll put on camera. I'll put on the screen.
Wait, what's it? Wait, tell me what?
Bliffbar Church, Black
Send
Shuck.
him the link.
Where is it?
Bliffbar.
Oh no, this could be a trap.
What?
Wait, what is...
Where is it that we ask? Anyway, so obviously that was just a quick interval there about Black Shuck. I just wanted to tell you my experience with it, as well as a bit of research and a place I've been.
Wait, there's claw marks. What?
Yeah.
I thought it burst in the door whether as lightning struck, yeah. Oh, Dad burst out of the hospital doors as we were born.
Not now. Hang on. Right, I'm going to cut it here so we can make a couple of jokes. Not too many though. I want to keep in this mood. But yeah, so I'm going to cut it here. I just wanted to put a little interval in about Black Shuck and my experience with him. So yeah, we'll see you when we get the next theory going. So yeah, see you then. We're back from the Black Shuck thing. We've discussed what we're going to talk about next. And I've decided it's a little theory I just came up with just because it was sort of something to think about it.
Did you say you sent me pictures?
Yeah, look in the group chat. So here is a little theory. Can you talk to yourself? Like, I think the human soul exists because I've heard about that experiment. I can't remember who did it now. It's annoying me. I've looked through some theory page on Instagram, see if I can find it. But this scientist, I think he was like German or something. He got 6 dead bodies and weighed them before, or he got bodies, and said he weighed them before they died and after they died, and they lost the exact same 21 grams when they died. And that is the soul, I think.
What? Would you say?
Me?
Yeah.
Bradley told me it was 20 grams, not 23.
It's 21.
He said 21.
I've said that every time. Anyway,
You don't have an opinion. You're playing Fortnite, eating a cucumber.
don't beef, please. Not on the
He's
video.
eating a cucumber. That's not
Just
right.
not on. At least don't beef on a video. At least wait until I cut it.
They don't really look like claw marks.
If you see him in person, I think it's easier to determine.
Did you
My
take them pictures?
hairline.
Yeah, I have a selfie. It's on my Instagram. I have a selfie on my Instagram of it.
We're
Anyway.
gonna teach off today. It's fun.
Huh?
I'll tell you after.
Yeah, right. So yeah, I was thinking. So because of the human soul, I was seeing what that is. Yeah, it's a bunch of stuff. Don't know. Because the human soul exists, like, could you, if you like, made a sacrifice, could you talk to your past self or your, like, something like that through the Ouija board? So like, what I was saying, like, if you made your own by cutting a limb off, like just your finger. Like, if you got a meat cleaver, I just spat everywhere and you could see it on the thing. I think you can just see where I accidentally spat a
Butter
bit.
knife. Oh, my pinky is so small.
But yeah, if you like got your pinky with a cleaver and cut it off, like, and then made your own Ouija board out of your own blood, and then used your like severed limb as a way to talk to yourself.
Like hold it as.
Yeah, if you held it as a planchette, so like, and then it sort of drags along.
Yeah, I can see. I can't do it.
Would like that be a way to talk to your own soul, like your past life? Because obviously, I don't know about past lives. Like, obviously, I'm going to link back to the first theory we were talking about, or like what I was saying about my dream. But would your worst nightmare be the way you died? Because I feel like some people do have repeating nightmares. Could that be the way you died in your past life? And like, do you only get one past life? How many past? You know, we're going to talk about this next, actually, since that's fresh on my mind. Past lives. That's the next theory. But do you get, like, I don't know. But yeah, we're going to talk about that next.
Transferred into Bradley's theories.
He's a turd.
Okay. So.
Alright, hang on. What's one of Harley? What's one of your theories then?
Hang on, well, do that in a second.
Turned into Bradley's theories. Now I'm actually into Bradley.
Fair enough. But yeah, anyway, I'm sitting trying to get distracted by Harley. But
I guess
yeah,
who I am now.
Yeah, we'll call him back in a second. Would I'm gonna have to end this because he's gonna call me. I know what he's doing. So, like, past lives, that's the next one. So we'll see you in a second. Never mind, he called me. Or he called Jimmy. So, like, can you talk to yourself through a Ouija board in your past life?
Just call. I don't want to FaceTime.
Who knows? So we're going to see you in a second when we think of something new. So yeah, see you guys. We cut Leo Harley off because he was being a bit So yeah, guys. Anyway, past lives. Yeah, that's what we're on about. Realistically, I feel like past lives could exist. Like, I don't know about it. It's a mixed thing for me because, like, obviously, you have that. There's them things like, is your phobias or your nightmares like based on how you died, or like, I don't know really. Like, is it?
I need to change my Siri quick.
Yeah. Is your phobias based on how you like died in your past life? Is deja vu your past? Because that's what you think.
I'm Siri, your virtual assistant.
Yeah, you think that it's based on how deja vu is based on how you died. Now I don't really know. I mean, because I've had deja vu just walking past a chip shop. Like, literally, I've just gone to like the chippy in town, and I've had deja vu. I've been in school. It's like my mate the other day. He had deja vu and just did school. So it's like realistic. Yeah, you were saying that, like, describing everything. But it's like, at the same, because like, everyone gets it, so you can't really say it's someone's psychic. And that's another thing. I'll go on to this later on in the video, but I think we should put, I'm going to put timestamps so people can just go to whatever theory they want to listen to. Yeah, past lives. I think there's so many different theories on that. And then this also links to my next theory. Wait, unless you have one. Have you got any theories you want to waffle about?
Not really.
We'll do the devil one later on.
Yeah.
But past lives, and then I am gonna. The next ones are probably gonna be the ones that are going a bit longer. So hopefully not too long, but I'm worried they might get a bit too long, and that's why I'm gonna put timestamps so you can go to whatever you want to listen to. But yeah, theories on like your past life link. I feel like they half link to the do we live in a simulation, and that's what I'm gonna go on to next. But past life, I ain't really done too much research into that sort of thing, so I don't. Oh bloody hell! Ignore that, guys. I sincerely apologise for that distraction. But past lives, are they like a way like I don't really know. Past lives, like this is sort of life after death, and that's sort of going to be next as well. Like the simulation, life after death, stuff about the devil. Actually, no, we're going to do the devil one quick because that's not really going to last too long because it's just sort of sleep paralysis part 2. So we're just going to sort of talk about that. But, yeah. So, past lives. I don't really know about them. It's hard to say, really. Like, it could be true. Like, I guess it's more of what you believe. Like, when you die, do you get a choice on what you do? I don't know. We're going to talk about that soon. So, yeah, I just wanted to say about the past life thing and how, like, just your phobias and nightmares could be based on it. Because that's what I was thinking. Like, that's what I said, why my phobias... That's probably been heard on video, might I say. That's what I said, like, my phobia... Like, my thing is someone breaking in and stabbing me. Don't know why, but that is probably my worst nightmare, is someone breaking into my house. So, yeah. But... Like, obviously, that's a common fear, obviously, because you don't really want someone breaking into your house. But, like, mine just seems like it's so much worse. Like, I'm literally... when I was home alone, like, before, everywhere I went, I had a knife. Like, that's not even an exaggeration. The second people would leave, I'd be in the kitchen. They could bugger off to the shop for 10 minutes, and I would still, just in case, I would have a knife next to me everywhere I went. But, yeah, so... I don't know, it's just a fear. But, like, you take precautions. Was that another one?
What?
I thought you just farted.
No, it was this. Vibrating.
But, yeah, I thought, like, I'm just thinking, like, could your phobias and that sort of thing be based on a past life? Well, I guess, I don't know, we'll never really know.
I'm scared.
Ow. But, yeah, I just wanted to say about that. So, yeah, we're going to go to the next theory now. Yeah, we'll see you in a second. So we're doing this theory, and then from what I can remember, 3 main theories after this. So we're going on to aliens, which is, well, not in order really, is just the 3 I'm going to say. I'm going to go on to aliens, which is obviously something you might know I'm very passionate about. Life after death, and are we living in a simulation? I'll probably do that one first, but... Oh, a debate.
We should is someone sitting there playing?
No, I'll explain the theory to you before it, because I sort of understand it. But yeah, so life after death. What happens when you die? There are so many theories about this. I've thought of some, and it sort of links. So here's the ones that I think of. So I think 1, you either get a choice in what you're doing. Can you be reincarnated? Do you go to a different universe, or do you get reborn? I think there was another one. Or like, I don't know. Could you live out your life again, maybe? Because that could be what deja vu is. And then you've also got, some people say there's, like, when you die, you just don't get a choice. You've got light at the end of the tunnel. Because the person, I don't want to mention any names about my family here, so I'm just going to say the person. So when I was saying about the black...
names from?
I can't remember, Jane. There you go. So we've got Jane here. Little Jane, well, I say little Jane, older than me. So yeah, Jane she had died twice, I think, of a heart attack.
Oh yeah.
And I think it was both times. It could have only been once. I would go fact check that, but it was once at least, I know that. She has said that she saw the light at the end of the tunnel, and that's a common one. That is a common theory, but that's with people who's come back to life. Like, a lot of people say that, they've seen that. But here's one that might not be as popular. I don't know if this was exactly right, but someone said like about they died and they went to hell. Like they were going to hell, and they said they were being dragged down and like through thorns and like shards of glass or something, and it was ripping their skin off bit by bit. So I don't know, but that sort of theory, again, it's like you'll never truly know what happens life after death, because even people who've died, that's normally for like a few minutes. And also, when you die, apparently your dream, like your life, plays back in 7 minutes. I think it is approximately 7 minutes. Your life just plays back, and that is a bit intriguing. But obviously, I feel like that's a really conflicting thing. I don't think there's any in between either you do or you don't want to know what happens when you die. I want to know. Jimmy wants to know, but Harley, he says he wouldn't want to know. He wants it to be a bit of a surprise. But I don't know. Would comment. Do you want to know whether you what happens when you die? Comment that if you watch this part, because obviously I'm timestamping bits in the description. So yeah, just comment whether you want to know, because that's actually something that sort of intrigues me. Would you want to know? So obviously there's many theories, but I've actually got my own theory here, and it links to the other. What if when you die, you either go to a parallel universe, that's another one, and that could link to deja vu. You go to a parallel universe similar to your own, but there's some changes. You live as the same person, you've got your same family, but there's changes. So I don't know. Say I don't know, when you live once, you had a sister, and then when you go into the parallel universe, you've got a brother, and then they do something similar to what your sister in one... What? Yeah, you do something similar to what your sister... your brother does something similar to what your sister has done in the other universe, and that's deja vu. You remember it, and you feel like it's happened before, but you can't remember when. Could that be what deja vu is? I don't really know, but... But yeah, that's something. I'm gonna have a quick sip of the old ginger tea. Lovely. So that's actually ginger and lemon, so it's pretty nice. Twinnings tea. Get that, because it is good. Ginger and lemon Twinnings, or the strong English breakfast. I don't know why I'm waffling about that, but yeah. Continuing on about this theory. Yeah, could you become an alien when you die? I don't know, because that could be where we get this idea of them looking all weird. Because obviously when your body rots, you begin to look weird. Maybe that's what being an alien is as well. Oh, my neck is killing from this angle, but I want to keep us both in it. Why don't we turn the chairs round? Why did we... Okay, so next time you see us, we're going to be... Well, yeah, because you're not looking at the camera, but I am. We're going to be having a debate next, so... yeah. And also, I know you don't believe in aliens, really, so that'll be a nice, juicy one we're going to get into. What's that? Oh, I've seen that. Wait, did that show on camera?
I don't
I hope
think
not.
so.
I hope not.
Look at that pike.
Nice. Yeah, I'm going to have a look, actually, to make sure that didn't show on camera what he just showed me, because we'll probably get cancelled. Well, not necessarily cancelled, but I don't know.
There's only one viewer, and that's us.
Nah, there's some people from my school watch it, to be fair. There's some people from school are watching these now. Lovely. Shout out to all my boys in my class. But yeah. So, yeah, there's not really much I can say about past life, because again, that's something I don't really know about. Wait, I swear you know more about this sort of thing, the past life sort of thing, Go on, it takes the stage.
What do you mean?
I swear you know about it.
Not really.
Actually, your thing
Harley
might just...
does.
Yeah, he goes on about it quite a bit. Do you want to call him quick? Anyway, yeah, so I'm just going to continue waffling about it for a bit. So obviously your past life, is there a choice? I want you to comment that as well. Do you think there could be a choice when you die? Or just, so yeah, there's a few things. Comment if you'd want to know when you died. or like know what happens. Comment, do you think there's a choice as well? Or just comment your theories on what happens. Because anything I've talked about in this video, if you're watching this part here, comment any theories you have about it. Because I want to know what you think as well. I'm very intrigued by it. I would love to know what everyone else watching this thinks. Other than that, I'm mental. Obviously, you're going to be thinking that because of what I've been waffling about. But other than that, tell me what else you think. Because I don't know, I'd love to know what other people think about it. And then maybe I'll go through it in a video. Who knows?
So cold.
Do you want me to put the heater on?
Nah, just got to plug it in, didn't you? And
I'll put the heater on for a bit. But yeah, so comment anything about this video. What? Talk about it. Alright, so we're going to call Harley quick, and he's going to go on a little bit, but not too long.
So we can have a sexy Harley.
Because he's going to have his shirt off.
Oh wow, Harley's sexy.
Come on, big man, answer. Just wait until he answers and then put it on camera. I swear I've got so much acne now. That's why I've got a bit on my chin and some on my forehead.
He told me to call him. I have got a dead friend.
That warms up well quick. It's already warm now, I think. Well, not like warm, but hot-ish. But, yeah, guys. So, just past vibes, comment what you think. Like, anything in this video, I want you to tell us what you think. Because that's intriguing. And I'd love to know what other people think about it.
These crusty crabs.
Yeah, that's pretty much... see if he's actually going to answer, because I'm going to end this part if he's not. Actually, could we... Do you want to just... Actually, no, I was going to say just we could cut this, but...
Could do.
And then we'll wait till the answers.
Yeah, do that.
Alright, we're going to cut it here and just wait till Harley answers. Unless he's going to... No, he's seen it, actually. Yeah, he's seen it. We'll wait a second. And then if he answers, then...
How much
I need to check my charge, actually. How much charge has this got? Okay, that's still all. What's he saying? Alright, if you don't answer this call, then I'll... okay, never mind. Yeah, right.
Alright.
Harley, it's your moment.
Can I try and call me on call because it's really quiet on Instagram.
And just talk about stuff.
I can't because like it's just what about?
Okay, tell us what you're
Oh,
saying,
right.
and then we'll just say it on camera.
Wait, so what? Sorry?
Like what you think happened in past
Yeah, because I can hear
lives
you
and
alright.
stuff.
I believe that when you die, you walk down this like just alleyway, and while you're walking through it, like there's pictures of memories of your actual life.
Yeah, so that's similar to the dream theory, like that 7 minutes thing that I was saying about earlier. Anyway, continue.
Oh, and then sorry, I'm having more. And then yeah, and then there's just memories by past life, and then you meet someone at the end, and they decide whether you go into hell or heaven. And if you make it to heaven, you get another life.
So you think like sort of reincarnation, like you're about that cut there. So basically I just run out of space on my phone, so I had to sit there for about 10 minutes trying to clear up some space. I just had a bunch of stuff from I recently deleted that I forgot to delete. And I've deleted like a bunch of photos that I didn't really need to, but don't matter that much. They're just a bunch of memes, Eric has them all. Anyway, continuing on about that little... I forgot, past lives.
Yeah.
I think we about got to the end of that theory, really.
Yeah, 'cause we were starting on something else.
Yeah, well, I was starting to waffle anyway. I just wanted to explain what had happened there. But, yeah, basically, just a quick rundown. There's a few different things that could happen. Obviously, you've got not resurrection, you've got reincarnation, which is just, I don't know, you come back as like a slug.
Oh, imagine.
We so dead.
Imagine you come back as a worm.
Yeah, you just come back as like a centipede.
or a fly. Like, not a normal fly, like one of them, like that one I just
Like a
tried to
gnat.
kill.
Imagine that, or... yeah, so you've got like reincarnation, you've
What
got...
if you come back as a nit?
You just live in someone's hair. Lean it back a bit too much. Yeah, you've got reincarnation, you've got the tunnel theory where it's like, I don't know, do you like, do you go like to heaven or hell at the end of the tunnel?
You walk down a
Yeah, that's what I'm
path,
talking
and
about,
on
that
the
sort of
wall
thing.
there's, like,
Yeah, that could be like the dream thing as well, and that links together. Do you become an alien or a ghost, or like, do you go to a parallel
There it is,
universe? Yeah, like, I don't know. There's too many theories, really.
This is me.
Like that.
Slides. These little
Once
flies.
actually, there is one more thing. There is a theory you turn into a butterfly, and as I was saying, Jane.
Oh yeah.
We're not gonna say their name, but Jane, after she had died, on her door, there was a butterfly.
I mean,
Like I'll tell you in a minute. But yeah, on her door there was a butterfly. Like after she died, and quality, not quality. She died. It's family, but like, you know what I mean. Like, I don't know. That's what proves that theory, I reckon. But anyway, we're gonna go on to the last big three theories. We're gonna go on aliens and UFOs. Gassed about that one. As you know, I'm just too passionate about that. So you got aliens and UFOs. What else was it? I forgot the other two. Hang on a minute. It was aliens and UFOs.
and two other things.
Two other things that I've forgotten about because they were that big. No, I'm actually gonna have to look. I've genuinely forgotten. Aliens and UFOs. Probably something about Ouija lemons. Something about lemons and
Cocktails.
no, Cornish pasties. So yeah, I'm going to quickly watch back the old video and find out what I was going to talk about, and then we're going to talk about... No, because it was the simulation theory, because we're going to talk about that.
Yeah, aliens.
Yeah, so that's two things. And then I'll find out the third, because I think that was a big one that I want to talk about. So yeah, see you in a second. Yeah. So anyway,
Aliens.
we're back. We're going to do aliens next. Yeah, so... Do we live in a simulation? I am for the affirmative. Jimmy is for the negative, unless he changes his mind halfway through. But what I'm going to say here, some of this is stuff my mate said at school. He pretty much doesn't believe in any of this, I don't think. I don't know. But what... Also, actually, do want to point this out. We were talking about the wrong person. The flat this person was meant to be moving into there was a butterfly on the door. Not the one that they used to live in, and it was not Jane.
It was Karen.
No, not Karen. She was actually really nice.
Carolyn.
Yeah, Carolina. There you go. That's someone in my class, actually. I don't know, Duolingo's just reminded me of, like, Spanish names. So, yeah. Basically, so I'm going to throw a few points out there. I reckon... So, here's one I said. This is off my own first, and then I'll go into what my mate said. I think... Could, like, obviously, there's no way really to find out, but could our universe be used as a way to, like, experiment before, like, another universe does something, which, like, parallel universes, like an alien species? Could they be using our world as an experiment? Like, are we just one big experiment? And that's what, this sort of links to what my friend said. He said, what if humans were never meant to exist on, like, Earth? What if we were like, what if we were never meant to exist, but we evolved, like, ourselves? Well, obviously did it ourselves, but like we, as a human species, were never meant to come into existence, and like us thinking of theories like this is just a glitch in the system, and that is also, he said, could be like deja vu as well. So yeah, that's pretty much his sort of theories. Go on, lad. Prove me wrong.
You're wrong.
Absolutely. No, but on a real, like,
You're wrong. Debate over. I win.
No, but on a real, like, why do you
No,
think?
because, like, what do you mean they were? So there was one person on the Earth saying we shouldn't be a thing.
Not
Like,
necessarily.
did the dinosaurs sit there talking to her?
No, not necessarily one. No, not necessarily one person. Wait, what do you mean one person saying we shouldn't be a thing? Like, who
Like,
comes up with these theories?
Yeah, like, You're saying we
Well, yeah.
shouldn't be like.
It comes from somewhere, obviously, this idea that we live in a simulation. But, like obviously, who did come up with that, first of all? Like, I see if there's anything on Google quickly. Like, just, like, because that is a fair point, actually. Like, just type in who came up...
Shuck movie.
I think that might be a movie, to be fair. Like, quickly Google who came up with the idea that we live in a simulation. Because that seems a thing, actually, like, because something without, if people didn't say about it, something like mythology, like skinwalkers and wendigos, black shark, demons, ghosts, the devil, God, and all like religions, like stuff like that. Surely that, like, if you think about it, that's all fantasy, but...
Nick Bostrom.
Wait, what, is that it? Okay, plus... It could be... But, yeah, could, like, I don't know, I've got my point was now, actually, it was, yeah, it was like, surely far-fetched ideas like that, like...
He looks like an intelligent geezer. He looks like Mr. Merlin.
But no, you could, like, I could see where you're like coming from, saying like, I don't know, how did someone just think like, oh wait, we live in a simulation? Yeah. But like, what I'm saying is that could be the glitch in the system. Like, we were never meant to know that, and so we like, are we breaking our own fourth wall? Like, living, because imagine you're, I don't know, you're playing The Sims. Like, that's a game, and they're not like, oh yeah, we're in The Sims, we know this. Like, they're just living their life happily. What if that was meant to be what would happen? And there's so much, like, destruction in the world because we're just an experiment. Like, what if we're, like, not meant to exist? And, I don't know, something like that.
Hang on.
Like, we're not meant to exist, so...
Got it!
Yeah. So they worked with what they could. Like, we could have been, like, obviously evolution, there is evidence on that, so I'm not going to backtrack on that because I do believe in evolution, but I'm just going to, we're just going to ignore evolution for a second and say humans were here, so 200,000 years ago, that's when the simulation began, and like experimental. So surely as the same like species, we should be like sympathetic. Like, this is going to get a bit political here, and I don't want it to get into some sort of weird race war, but we should be sympathetic and we should like treat each other as equals. Obviously we don't, but why is that? Like, surely we're the same species. Like, why would we like want to fight each other? We surely we suffer the same sort of issue. Like, well, we wouldn't. That's the thing. We shouldn't have issues realistically, but maybe in another universe or something, like aliens, they could be all doing all right because they've used us as an experiment to see where they shouldn't go wrong. So like, I don't know, let me just think of one here. I don't know, so say World War One. This one I do in school, so obviously I'm like pretty topped up on this knowledge right now. So maybe in the alien, Franz Ferdinand never got shot because of what happened in World War One. But then whatever led up to him being shot wouldn't have happened because it happened in our world and that went bad, so that shouldn't have happened. Like, what was it? Like the Black Hand. I mean, obviously I don't want to go too deep into this because not everyone's going to be some sort of historian. But like, there's like just things like that. Yeah, just turn your phone down. But like, things like that shouldn't happen. So why do they? Like, war, and that is actually, as like someone who, I don't know, I'm a bit iffy on that sort of thing, like God, but like, does like God exist? Obviously, that's an entirely different video, really. Yeah. Like, that's a whole different level of talking. But, yeah. Yeah, that, like, we'd have to go, like, I'd have to do a lot of we'd have to do some research into different religions, beliefs, like, stuff like that.
Family Guy says God real.
Wait, is that the group chat?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think.
Yeah. Surely. What's this? But if we live in like as an experiment, like it actually makes. I thought I saw something move out there. I just had a heart attack. Like, I actually feel like that makes sense, that we are just an experiment for a perfect society, like some utopia. And it's like, as someone who doesn't really, like, obviously, I do like to think that maybe, but maybe there's a God, and that's an okay, like, maybe. But, yeah, like something like that, I use war, like, actually no, I don't really want to say I use race as an example, but like, it's just a point. Like, stuff like that, I use that as an example on why I don't believe in God, because surely, if there's this, like, magic man who can make everything right, surely things like that shouldn't exist.
If people have done bad, you make them suffer, wouldn't they?
Yeah, and that's the whole thing of, like, Jesus dying for the sins, but, like, was that, like, 2,000 years ago or whatever? Did Jesus die for our sins so we could do more sins? Like, surely that doesn't make sense. But, I don't know. Anyway, what's your counter theory for that, son? Shivers in his seat.
So basically, we were having this discussion earlier. Bacon sandwiches. Bread or toast, with and without sauce.
Come again. Right, there you go, lads. How do you have your bacon sandwich? Yet another question to be answered in the comments.
There's that and our favourite crisp and why.
Yeah, we were talking about our favourite cereals. Anyway, get to the point.
Prawn cocktail, because the others are boring.
No, prawn cocktail is weird.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, basically, so I'm basically Albert Einstein, because I can open.
Oh, you're gonna love this. I know all about that. No, that sounds really weird. Oh, I stayed up till 5 a.m. watching documentaries on aliens and convinced myself that Albert Einstein had, like, been best mates with an alien or something.
No.
But I will. You'll see that in the next part.
I'll never know, really.
Yeah, because he's dead now. But like, honestly, I've actually done a lot of research. What?
Got a dead friend. Do you see it?
Shut up about your dead trim, bro. Nathan
No,
is
his
good.
dead friend.
Oh, Einstein. I was going to say, bro, Nathan does my hair perfect.
Well, I wouldn't say perfect.
Anyway, so realistically, I don't think we're going to be able to get to the end of a debate here. But like, I've just put my points out there on the theory. Jimmy hasn't really been able to counter it because this is big brain time. But yeah, I might have a quick small break from the theory talk because it's gone mental. It would have been alright if Hardy could pipe him, but obviously because we're in lockdown and his mum doesn't want him coming round and all that sort of thing. Yeah. We obviously couldn't have him here in person, and on video was just a bit of a pain, so hopefully soon we'll get him in. We were going to do a Ouija board, I don't know if we will or not. But yeah, so I'm going to cut it here, 5 minutes, and then we're just going to have a quick waffle about aliens to Jimmy, and then we're going to do it on camera as well. Because I actually need to explain what about Einstein and the alien theory properly.
Oh God.
No, but yeah, so you'll get that next bit. So yeah, we'll see you in a second. Well, yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Yeah, so next is aliens, and that's going to be about the end, unless we think of anything else, but we probably won't. So yeah, see you then. We're back with our final thing. We've thought of 2 more video ideas. So we're also going to talk about, like, not next video, but in the coming videos, I don't know when.
5p is the smallest one.
Yeah. So in the next few videos, we're going to be making 2 more things. What are dreams?
Yeah.
And there was another one, but I forgot what it was.
Oh God, not again.
No, I don't know, I didn't really pay attention, but it was 2 good video ideas. I know definite what was dreams. We've got to do that, because scientists don't know that. And I think we should make an individual video on aliens as well, to be fair. Because like,
Do
there's
you hate
so much
if
to
you've got
cover.
something and you know what you need to say, but when you're
Yeah.
trying to say it, you're just like, no.
That's like opposite of deja vu. Rouge. Anyway, so basically, what Einstein thing I was saying about, if you saw the last bit, because obviously you could be timestamping, you could be watching a full thing. I don't really know. It's how you choose to watch it. But yeah, so I was watching this show. I forgot whether it's. I think it was Ancient Aliens on Sky History 2. Quality channels. Sky History 2 and Blaze are like the best channels for like research, especially after 12 a.m.
Oh my god, 3 a.m. challenge.
Oh no.
J-Station.
Yeah. Guys, would you like to see us do a collab with J Station and do a 3 a.m? No.
3 a.m. Don't you look in your window at 3 a.m.
Oh, I don't. It's terrifying. Don't even get me started. But yeah. So basically, I was watching this thing, and I think from what I can remember, so Einstein dreamed E equals mc squared. The theory of relativity was in a dream, but the luck you would have to dream a groundbreaking discovery is like unpalpable, and I just don't like. I don't even think that's possible. Like, well, obviously it is, because it might have been not like it. I don't know. It could have been like just really lucky. But like you've probably got more luck of winning the lottery at the same time, like every day for like 2 weeks straight, than making a groundbreaking discovery like on them levels. Like, I just think that's mental. Like, he literally made science like, advanced like that. And there was another guy actually. I forgot his name, but the guy who invented the proper Mendes, I think his name was, or something, I can't remember his name. But the guy who did the periodic table, I think he dreamed it up as well. But that's another thing, it's so, like, luck.
Okay, the periodic table, did you say?
Yeah.
How did you dream that?
That's what I mean. I don't know if that came with, like, atomic numbers and all that. But, like, how did he know that? Like, obviously they were scientists. But did an alien pass down that knowledge?
What if they were just thinking about it, so they dreamed?
That's what we say, though. That's what I'm saying. My thing is like, well, no, you're saying like the opposite of what I'm saying. Like, could aliens have passed that knowledge down to them, and then they could have like learnt about it through aliens rather than like knowing?
Surely one of them would have said about them speaking to an alien.
Yeah, but I don't know. What if they physically feel that like they can't? Like, what if they're so like? Because obviously we'll never know, and that's what I don't like about it. Like, both of them, they've been dead for years, like literally since the early 1900s, probably. I don't know when the periodic table guy died.
What is the picture on the 1p coin?
What's it? It's a shield.
How?
That's a harp, like, and the dragon, I think. Anyway, so yeah. So we're gonna start on that, and then obviously Joey's gonna fire a counter argument. So, come on.
I don't know.
My eyes look rolled. I look like I'm looking
No, I
up.
don't like not believe in it, but like I would have thought one of them would say that he spoke to an alien or something.
Yeah, but like people have come out and said, "Oh, I've talked to aliens before." What? What?
People have come out. I'm 7 years old. You can't expect me not to laugh at that.
No, but people have said that they've
No, I
spoke to
know.
aliens, and look, the government have tried to cover it up, and I feel like the reason that the government won't come out and say they're, oh yeah, we've been lying this whole time, aliens have existed and we've known for years, and he's like, I'm doing for Christmas, but I'm hoping I can anyway. I'm doing the UFO trail at Rendlesham Forest, not like dead on Christmas, but around that time. Because £4 parking, that is worth it. Yeah.
Just a park.
That's literally all you pay for. You
Oh,
pay for parking, then you go into the Rendlesham. But it's a 3-mile trail of where in 1980, which is astonishing to believe that was 40 years ago.
You want to walk 6 miles?
3. Yeah, there and back actually. But that is, we've done that for fishing and not even realised it really though. Didn't when we went to Welney that time. That was like 2.5 miles there and back.
Oh, yeah.
And plus, when we're recording, like not having a laugh, but like when we're talking, we're probably not going to realise how much we're walking. But yeah, so I do want to do that. But that's the thing. The government said, oh, the SAS, I think that's it. The SAS was just playing a prank on the army, and I'm like, that's like to government services, or say the army's like the US military would like, and Britain's like special forces, or I forgot what the SAS is exactly. That's like a tactical force, though. Like they should not be doing like there's no messing about in that job. So how come? And it was all them years later as well. It weren't like dead on the day. It was years later they come out and were like, oh yeah, it was just a prank by the SAS. And I'm like, hang on, wait, hang on. I just realised I think SAS might have been the Nazis. Let me Google that quick on your phone. I swear that. Wait, I might have got that wrong. Hang on a second. Oh, I might have been saying the wrong one. SAS. Oh yeah, no, this is the British one. Never mind. Yeah. But like, in that job, there is no messing about. Like, realistically, you can't sit there like playing pranks on the army because like, I don't know.
Probably get fired.
Yeah, you're gonna get fired. Like, obviously, you'd get like the government being. But then you have the. I don't know if any of you have heard about this, but apparently, this guy called up a radio station to say he worked at Area 51, and there was proof that aliens existed there, and within like after he had said that, the radio station cut out and they couldn't reach him back. So I don't know. But I don't know, I think the government are hiding something. But yeah. It's a bit dodgy. Like the government, because they can hide whatever they want, and as long as people don't somehow prove them right, like prove that it does exist, they can hide that for years and like no one will know. And it's like Roswell as well. But anyway, I'm gonna let Dewey go on with his point.
What?
Like, go on. Counter argument there.
Well, no. But where do they get all like? We don't have the stuff to make planes go like fast enough, but they have stuff to make UFOs go like. But how come we can't make something with this?
Yeah, that's-
where do they get it from? If they
Well,
get it from here, how do we not see
Yeah.
them?
But that's the theory. Like, well, that's something. I can see where you're coming from. Yeah, I know what you mean. But that's the thing. They're an advanced species.
But where do
aliens
they get it
considered.
from?
Okay, here's one then. The Greek, like, there's some little Greek children were like having a laugh in the desert, and they found this stone called the Hypatia stone. And apparently scientists tested it and found it wasn't from our galaxy or like our solar system or whatever. So where's that just come from then? Just dropped out of space or something? Like, so maybe aliens do come to Earth and get it, but then again, like here's the thing. When you say alien, the first thing that comes to your head, like green, like if you Google
What
alien.
if it's like a shapeshifter?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, shapeshifter could just become a person.
And they don't have some huge UFO thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's so standardised that it's a UFO and, like, just, well, like, and UFO,
When that thing
that's...
is a Tic Tac shape.
Yeah, a Tic Tac. I don't know if any of you have seen that. He deleted that video. That was, like, the Joe Weller video. He deleted it. I couldn't find it anywhere. Dead. I wanted to watch that. But, yeah, the US Navy released videos of a Tic Tac object that they said, like, moved, like...
They were in them proper, like, fast
Yeah.
jets, weren't they? And, like,
Yeah, and that was going, like, miles ahead of them. And then some, like, important, like, general came onto their ship within, like, an hour or two or something. And, like, made them sign a secrecy agreement. So, I don't know. But, yeah, back to the Greek bit. Like, these kids sitting there messing about, finding little, like, finding a stone that wasn't from Earth. So where's it from? Or not from our solar system? How has it got there? But like you said, yeah, they could be shapeshifters. And the Men in Black, that's another thing, actually, which are like normally apparent government agency.
What if
Hang
they're
on.
skinwalkers?
Let me just say this quick. No, skinwalkers are a whole other thing.
Shapeshifters, aren't they?
Yeah, I'll go on. I'll tell you about skinwalkers after this, because I know they're not, but I'll tell you what they actually are.
One of them last time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, skinwalkers are shapeshifters, but they're not aliens. I'll tell you, like, in a bit. But yeah, the Men in Black, apparent government agents, but what if that's aliens trying to cover up the secrets? Because there's normally threats involved in that. But the thing is, it's normalised. A UFO, which has also lost all meaning. A UFO is any unidentified flying object. So you know when we were seeing them like stars moving or whatever, we didn't know that could have been a satellite, that could have been an alien spaceship, that could have been like just a regular star, like shooting star. We don't know what it was. So that was a UFO, because UFO is unidentified flying object. Like if someone lobs, I don't know, a sheet of paper at you in class and you don't know what that is, until you find out that's still a UFO because it's an unidentified flying object. And it's lost all meaning.
They turn in, like they are shapeshifters. They go into like a pilot kind of thing. But once they get in a plane or whatever, get high enough, they just like meow.
Okay, what about the Malaysia flight? Like, it was MH270, was it? But you know the one that went missing like years ago?
Oh, like...
It was the Bermuda Triangle, yeah, went off the maps. What was going on?
Saying, planes.
Yeah. What if planes are just alien spaceships? And like the ones that go missing are the ones that go into space? And like they were searching everywhere for that and they couldn't find it. They don't know where it is. But I think actually, I do think parts of it might have washed up somewhere. I can't remember exactly. But that could have been something different. But at the same time, where's the rest of it? Like, have they just gone to space and then... No. But like, where's... Like, has they gone to space? Like, have they gone to space and then like part of it's broken in the atmosphere? Like, all the people have obviously, they're going to space. They've gone suffocated by then. Like, because there's so much, like... So much less pressure or whatever. Like, you're going to need oxygen masks. But that's, even then, that's only going to keep you going for so long until you run out of oxygen.
They can breathe up there, can't they? Somehow.
Yeah, aliens could breathe up there. But, actually, and here's one more thing before I let you go on to your point. Apparently, this geezer, it was something about... Apparently, he used to live on... Obviously, it's a bit far-fetched, and I don't know how much I believe this. But this geezer... said he, at one point, like in his past life, lived on Mars. My face looks really weird. I don't know why. Like on the camera. Does that...
Lived on Mars. Doubt it.
Yeah, this guy said he lived on Mars in a past life, and there are aliens that are 7 feet tall that breathe carbon dioxide. But yeah, anyway, so you got any more points about this?
First of all, how is he living on Mars?
Well, because he was an alien as well in his past life, I don't know. Yeah, second.
I don't really think. What if aliens are birds?
Oh no, don't even get me started on the bird theory about them being government spies.
What? No, never heard of that.
Have you not? Okay, we're not going on to that in this video. We're going to write a list. We should write a list of discussion video ideas.
Wait, is this something that you think's true or you've just heard?
This is something that I've heard. It makes sense, sort of.
I really don't think a bird is
Okay,
a government
I'll run it
supply.
past you. Surely someone out there's done it. But like, I'll run it past you a bit, and then in a video I'll actually run through the evidence.
Oh.
But, yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like my final argument for this is, in the infinite universe, along with parallel universes, if they exist as well, along with so much, how can there only be one species and that's us? Like one intelligent life form? Like, I don't know.
Because why not?
And also, he's actually one. Apparently, the Nazis developed this alien spaceship themselves, and apparently they had alien help, as well as the Greeks. But this is a video really, it needs its own topic because it's so much evidence on it. But that'll be for later on soon. But anyway, guys, I think we're gonna have to cut it here because it's been such a long video. Yeah, that's why I'm putting timestamps. So obviously watch whatever bits you want to watch, and just don't watch whatever you don't want to watch. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut it here. So I hope you've enjoyed my waffling because it's been quality. I don't know what the next video will be. Actually, one more thing. Actually, did Harley even want us to say it? We'll we'll go over it vaguely. We won't go into detail. So apparently, someone. Actually, I don't know because he didn't really want us to say it, but just text him quick and just like quickly say, can we just vaguely mention it, like not go into any detail about it. Yeah. Like, don't mention what it is or anything. Just mention like sort of what happened and why he is gonna do it. So basically, we're not. If he doesn't want us to, then we won't go into detail about why. We'll just check with him now if we can. We're not into detail, but at the very least, we will like just sort of give as much explanation as we can without revealing any details about the person. But Harley doesn't want to participate in the Ouija board sessions anymore.
Because of it.
Yeah, because of what happened.
How I said my things go off. Okay,
Very aggressive. No. Okay, so yeah, so he doesn't want us to say what happened or anything, which obviously we're gonna respect that. So obviously he's told us, so but we're just pointing out it's not because he doesn't like. He said he wanted to do them, but obviously his family doesn't want him to do them because of this occurrence.
He don't want to either.
Yeah, he said he doesn't want to anymore because of this occurrence. So that's about as much detail as we're going into, unless he changes his mind and says he's all right with us telling people, which obviously we're not going to if he doesn't want us to. But yeah, so Harley's not going to be participating in the Ouija boards anymore. He's still participating in the channel. He'll still be here for like videos, just discussions. And I think he said he'll stay for the Ouija boards if we do them, but he's not going to do anything involving them. So, yeah. We'll, anyway, we'll see you next time. So, I don't know. I was going to outro the video there, but I just want to make sure. I don't think there's anything else I need to go over. I've said why Harley's not going to be doing Ouija boards. Yeah, new video ideas. We'll run by them on the Instagram or something. So that's pretty much everything, I think. We'll yeah, so obviously if Harley changes his mind, we'll go into a bit more detail about why he's not going to do them, but obviously we're not going to if he don't want us to, because we've got to do big respect to him. So yeah guys, yeah, that's the end of this video. I don't know what the next video will be. Normally I'd be able to tell you, but we don't know if it'll be a Ouija board or what. So yeah, anyway guys, we're going to go now because I need to edit this video and I'm going to try and get it out soon, as soon as possible. So yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Yeah, see ya.